Ladies and gentlemen, I got another one. This one, it's story time. So hey, if you like these stories, I like to cover them. Like, share, hit the bell notification. Boom. Violent trans activists who kicked lesbian out of the Pride or quietly detransition. Ooh. A male who identified as lesbian and had a sole lesbian representative removed from the Baltimore LGBTQ Commission while pushing lesbophobic sentiment in 2018 has quietly detransitioned. Coda Pipitone, birth name John Francis but also previously known as Ava, was instrumental in having lesbian advocate Julia Beck kicked off the commission and shunned as a TERF. Ooh! Then sponsored an event which advertised exclusionary lesbians would be hung by their necks. Oh, they want to kill them too. As I say every effing month, Queer Crush is an all-inclusive dance party that is welcome and open to everyone that wants to come. That does not include you if you are participant in racism, homophobia, transphobia, ageism, misogynism, sexism, body shaming, sex work discrimination, bigotry, or general creepiness. This is not a safe space for predators and abusers, and any of the above behavior which will not be tolerated. There's no cover. Cierra la puerta, por favor. Gracias. There is no cover but cash donations or appreciation for the BTA and for vendors and performers. If you would like more information about the Baltimore Transgender Alliance, feel free to hit us up. But below it says, ooh, TERF will be hung by their neck. Oh, you advocate for violence? Gangster. In 2018, then going by the name of Ava, Pete Town, that's a gangster name, was both president of the Baltimore Transgender Alliance and an advocate for the global pimp lobby. Okay, the Sex Workers Outreach Project. Okay, the I don't understand why they use these unique names and my brain is breaking. In order to make the LGBTQ commission as inclusive as possible, Pipitown was invited to their meetings by Major Boch. Wow. At the Pride Parade in June 2018, Beck marched with a sign that read, "Dykes don't like dykes." Dicks actually. So, lesbian, not queer. Okay, and violence against lesbian is an epidemic, really? I'm not sure that is true. A lot of heteros like lesbian scenes, so who knows. According to Beck, in a piece she wrote after Ella known her experience, bystanders cheered, clapped, and took pictures with us. Some whispered thanks while others shouted, "Go home, TERF!" Twitter blew trying to find the notorious dyke who crashed Baltimore Pride. I was doxxed, and multiple friends, including one woman who was not part of the protest, received threats. Beck's statements at the Pride prompted criticism from her entirely male colleagues on the commission. During a meeting which took place that month, Pipitone asked Beck point blank to identify his sex. She responded, "You're male." To which Pipitone replied by accusing Beck of violence. Over the course of the next few months, Pipitone actively campaigned to have Beck removed from her position. In October of the same year, Jabari Lees, the mayor of Illinois, scheduled a meeting with Beck to ask her if she believed that trans women could be lesbian. And by December, Beck was anonymously voted out of the LGBTQ commission. Why did you do that to Beck though? Pipitone mainly was featured in local media and was named one of the Baltimore's face of pride, even as Beck was slandered in Gay Star News with the headline, "Lesbian TERF booted as leader of the Baltimore LGBTQ Commission goes on Fox News." In 2018, Pipitone was granted $15,000 by John Hopkins Trust to create affordable housing for the LGBTQ community. The project, known as Host Home, would ultimately go on to raise nearly $90,000 in funding, but there was later concerns raised as to what Pipitone had actually achieved with the money. Just like another BLM story to me. In 2019, Pipitone was invited to speak at a women's march in Baltimore, while officially not a biological woman, but who cares, and was subsequently protested by lesbian activists due to the violence rhetoric he directed at the lesbian community. Yeah, Pipitone, you kinda have to chill, bruh. But an Instagram post by Pipitone showed that he no longer identifies as a lesbian woman, having quietly detransitioned. Instead, now he advertises himself as a techno futurist, tagging his selfies biohacker, wow, and advertised his desire to reverse engineer age. Wow, this guy is super it's a guy, right? Julia Bag slammed Pipitone in a recent Facebook post after having discovered he dropped his Ross, claiming that he traded one cult for another. Having been a victim of Pipitone's temporary venture into her identity, Bag said, "It's fine to find yourself in life, if only the process for men like him didn't involve traumatizing women or pretending to be one." It's just that a lesbian was protesting at a march saying something that lesbians don't like, which I think makes sense, but then again some trans people were there screaming turf because, oh my god, you cannot be a lesbian and you cannot like dick. I'm like, wait, that's why they're lesbian. They don't like dick. But some other people is gonna be like, well, you cannot say that because I'm a woman with a dick. And I'm like, whoa, that's the point. You can be the woman that you wanna feel like a woman. You can have your dick if you want. There's no issue with that. But you can do a woman be like, I'm a woman too with a dick. Don't you understand it? They are attracted to biological women. That's the point. The fact that you have that idea that, hey man, it's a social construct, how you want to identify. What is a social construct then too? That you're a trans woman, right? You had to have a woman man that you're going to be like, no, I'm not that. And then you're going to be like, hey, social constructedly, I'm a woman or a biological woman or whatever kind of woman or a woman with a dick. Whatever you want to say. But it surprises me. And you detransition like a ninja and then you're not part of the Do you see how bad the whole gender thing is? It's all a game. A narcissistic game. Not for everybody. But hey, you're not calling out those that play it in a stupid way. So if you don't call out your enemies in your ranks, then you're all clowns to me. But hey, that's just my opinion. This person actually said it correctly. I'm already traumatized by men. So I became a lesbian. Now a man came in my organization, kicked me out of my organization, and then be like, well, I don't want to identify like this anymore. I'm just gonna go back. Hey man, people eat themselves. Oh my god. But hey, that's the end of the story. Let me know what you guys think. Peace, have a good time, and I love you too. Bye.